Hello, and welcome to 143 News. I'm Bart Thompson.
I'm Kathy Cuddy. Today we will be interviewing Frederick Douglass and John Brown.
We will update you on the Dred Scott case and have a word with him on his thoughts. Hello, today I'm here with Mr. Douglass, and we are talking about the topic of slavery. So tell me, Mr. Douglass, what is your view on slavery?
I am definitely against slavery. I feel that just the slaves are treated badly. I was once a slave, but now I'm not, so I'm trying to save the other slaves like me.
Alright, what have you done to stop slavery?
I've had many speeches done in the USA just educating people about how cruel the owners are.
And what do you feel about John Brown and his way to stop slavery?
Well, like I said before, educating people on what's going on is the better way to go, and violence is definitely not the answer.
I see your point. So, how do you feel about the union splitting?
I feel that whatever it takes to stop slavery will just be the best way.
Well, thank you for your time, Frederick.
Thank you for having me.
Now we will go with We will go to Cassie with the John Brown interview.
I'm here to interview John Brown and see what his points of view are. Alright, so tell me, Mr. Brown, what's your point of view on slavery?
Well, I'm very against slavery. I think that the blacks, although the whites are a higher race, should be treated just as well and have freedom, just as much freedom as the whites. I mean, fighting for freedom is always right, and I think everyone should have an ounce of freedom.
Yeah, so what have you done to stop slavery?
I fight for slavery. Kill the owners, free the slaves. That is my motto. You cannot free slaves without killing owners. And yes, killing is wrong, but for the right cause, everyone can have a cause.
How do you feel about Frederick Douglass's way of going on about that?
Well, he is fighting for freedom, which I am very highly about, but speeches don't really have an effect, and although I do respect him, I don't find his cause meaningful, and he should really find a new thing to work on.
How do you feel about the union splitting?
It doesn't really matter. Just fight for freedom.
Well, thank you for your time, John Brown.
Anytime, Cassie.
These men have been fighting for a great cause.
Yes, but they sure do have different ways of going about it.
Next, we have an update on the Dred Scott case.
We have recently been updated that Dred Scott has indeed been kept as a slave.
And boy, are we shocked! Wondering why the case turned out this way? Well, we have an interview right now with Daisy Frank.
Let's get to that now.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with Dred Scott. So tell me, Mr. Scott, how did this case end up with you still being a slave?
Well, apparently, I'm not under the rights of the Constitution, so I can't even have a trial.
That's horrible. So what was the reason you filed the case in the first place?
You see, my owner took me to Illinois because he had to go for the army. But as you know, slavery in Illinois is illegal, so I was there illegally. He died earlier, so I should be free.
Well, that's not right at all. But doesn't he have a right to property, and being he had to go for the army, he could bring whatever property he wanted?
That's what his wife kept saying. But still, I was there illegally, so I should be free.
I see. Well, thank you, Mr. Scott, for your time.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Thank you. I'm sure everyone has more of an understanding on the outcome.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, as you know, the new song, Teach Me How to Douglas, has been the #1 song on the charts for the past week.
But recently, the song, due to John Brown, has just topped it.
Here we have the 2 songs just for you.
Teach me how to Douglas. Teach me how to Douglas.
Teach me how to Douglas. Teach me how to Douglas.
All the slaves love me. All the slaves love me.
Slaves love me. You ain't messing with that Douglas.
DC be the city where we like to do the dance. Flags to the left, shoot some people out the hand. Do it for the freedom and we do it for the slaves. We fight like Brown, all you gotta do is dance. Everybody do the John Brown, John Brown.
Do the John Brown, John Brown, John Brown. That's all we have for you tonight, folks. This is 143 News.
We love you. You stay classy, USA.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that.
Freedom! For freedom! Don't do anything!
Alright,
Doesn't matter, fight for freedom, doesn't matter. Thank you, Cassie.
I'm here to interview John Brown on his points of view. We suck. Hi, I'm here to interview John Brown on his points of view.
Buy my brand.
Buy my brand.
Thank you, Daisy. I'm sure everyone has more understanding of the outcome.
Yes, I agree. Well, now we'll give you a fill-in on the Fugitive Slave Act.
You are stupid, Molly.
I know. I talk with my hands.
Yeah,
I'm
no, but
very
I do
showy.
too. I do too. But like I don't sit here
I'm
and
a very
I can,
appealing person.
no, you're not. But I can like control it, you know. Like I don't have to sit here and be like, now we're talking about the Fugitive Slave Act, and yeah, and you said this to me, and yeah, you know, I don't. I just sit here and I'm like,
You shot this plane. Okay, ready?
I'm not just like, oh, I'm not.
Alright, ready? Ready? Hi. I'm here to interview John Brown on his points of view. So, tell me, Mr. Brown, what have you done to stop slavery?
Well, I mean, you haven't asked me what my point of view is on slavery yet, so I can't really answer that question.
What have you done to stop slavery?
What is my point of view on slavery? You got it wrong again.
Okay.
4-1 for the boys back home.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about your bright
Thank you,
eyeshadow?
Dr. Phil. Har har. Thank you, Daisy. I'm sure. Thank you, Daisy.
I'm here to interview John Brown on his points of view.
What's your question?
Sorry, I'm going.
Do it again, do it again. I'm the librarian.
We're never going to get this done.
Take on those books, please.
This is all we have for you tonight. This is 1, 4, 3 news.
We love you. You stay classy, USA. Stay classy. Don't stay classy. Stay classy. Don't stay classy.
Stay classy.
Did you get that? Teach me how to doggy. Teach me how to doggy.
Okay, I'm here to interview John Brown to hear his points of view. All right? Okay. So tell me, Mr. Brown.
We're not
what
starting,
is-
Mouse.
I'm here to interview John Brown on his points of view. So, tell me, Mr. Brown, what is your point of view on slavery?
Well, I'm very against slavery. I think that the whites, although they are a higher race, should be treated just okay. I messed up.
I'm here to interview John Brown on his points of slavery. I messed up. I'm here to interview John Brown on his points of view. So, tell me, Mr. Brown, what have you done to stop slavery?
Well, I mean, you haven't asked me what my point of view is on slavery yet, so I can't really answer that question.
What have you done to stop slavery?
What is my point of view on slavery? You read it wrong again.
Okay.
4-1 for the boys back home.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about your bright
Thank
eyeshadow?
you, Dr. Phil. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. I'm sure everyone has more than understanding of the outcome.
Yeah, I agree. Well, no.
Later,
We
when
will
you're
give you Phyllis
No.
You just tip slave.
We will give you a felon on the future to explain.
Who do you think you are?
Okay, guys. Everyone's the same. Okay, I'm sorry. That's all we have for you tonight. Thank you, Hi, Bird.